Well, guys, I finally did it. I finished 10,000 Wyverns kills. It's been something I've been wanting to do for like 2 years on this game, which is pretty crazy. But I finally finished it last night on stream, and yeah, it went pretty well. So 10,000 likes for 10,000 praise for all the. I'm just kidding. I have been making loot videos from Wyverns for about 2 years now, like 2 years and 2 months, or about 2 years and 1 month actually. If you guys are watching the background of the video, which I hope you are, you can see that I actually made my first Wyverns loot video back September of 2014, which is when the Wyverns drop table was first updated. And my original plan back then was to finish 10,000 kills right away when the drop table was updated, mainly because prices back then were insanely high. Remember, this was before the Grand Exchange came out. So while there was sort of an average price of the item, you could sort of sell it at the price you wanted to, since sometimes you were the only person selling it at that time. And Zybez was the only place that you could really find people to sell to. But the Grand Exchange came out about halfway through the challenge, and then prices changed and stuff like that. But back when Wyverns first came out, prices were very, they were insane money per hour. For my first 2,800 kills at Wyverns, I made like 45 mil or something in the background. It was absolutely crazy. You made lots of money there. But in the background, you guys can see all the Wyverns videos I've made. Now, I don't have a loot from 10,000 for you, but I do sort of have an average for you. Now, I did a bunch of Wyverns trips during Slayer in my off time that I didn't record and stuff like that. So I can't really give an estimate for the 10,000, or I can't really give an accurate estimate for the 10,000 kills. But during a lot of these videos, I gave you guys sort of an average of how much I killed, how much GP I got per Wyvern. Now, at the moment with prices, especially being sort of crappy because of Wintertod, seed prices, Renarweed prices are all sort of down because of Wintertod. I can pretty much tell you that I made an average of the 10,000 kills, and this is a very low estimate, is 15,000 minimum GP per Wyvern kill. Now, this pretty much comes out to, I don't need to calculate for this, thank God, about 150 mil from 10,000 Wyverns if we put it at that 15,000 GP per Wyvern. Now, there have been some loot videos where I've made upwards of 18 to 19,000 GP per Wyvern kill. I always sort of averaged it out, but I'm just going to put it at a low 15,000 just to sort of give you the minimum of what I believe I made here. I definitely believe it was over 150 mil at the 10,000, but I didn't achieve my goal, and that is I didn't get a skeletal visage. I always say that. I didn't get a draconic visage, which is my ultimate goal here at Wyverns. I know that some monsters have better drop rates for the visage, but I've put so much time into Wyverns that I really just want to get the visage drop here, just because I feel like it feels right. I feel like it's going to be the right place to get it here. But I didn't get the 10,000, and while it sort of like annoys me, I just have to think that I have been able to afford a bunch of my viable skills because of Wyverns, and I made a bunch of money here either way, so I'm really, not that mad. But we did finish off our final about 1,800 kills here, like we said we would, which puts us at 10,000 kill count. I tried getting it with an AGS, but it didn't really bring any luck, unfortunately. We got magic logs on our 10,000th kill, so God bless. I will end up coming back to Wyverns in the future when I need more money, and I probably will need that soon because 99 prayer is a lot more expensive than I thought. I thought it was going to be like 55 mil. Turns out it's about 75 mil, so I'm spending a lot more money than I thought I was. And now I have a low cash stack again. But I'm going to get 99 prayer, and then after that, if I need more money, like I said, I'll come back to Wyverns. And then when I do get that visage drop here, when it does finally happen, which I really hope it does soon, then I will stop coming to Wyverns for money. I know that there's better money-making methods out there. I probably will just end up going to Zulrah. It's a lot more consistent, but I just really want to get that visage drop. It's something I really want to grind out here, and I've told you guys that 1,000 times, whether on stream or on video, that I'm going to pretty much camp here until I get that visage. But we did hit 10,000, and the reason we were going for 10,000 was because it's a really nice number to get. It's in that 5-digit area. Well, it's the first 5-digit number, I guess. And then, that's the visage drop rate at Wyverns, 1 in 10,000. So we can officially say, I mean, we can't really say we're unlucky, but okay, we can say we're unlucky. A lot of you guys get lucky at Wyverns. I'm just not one of those lucky people, unfortunately. But here we have the final loot tab. A bunch of this also includes Wintertod loot, which I tried not to sell in the video, but a lot of it actually includes loot that I did from Master Clues. I got one Zami page. I got a couple other decent items from Clues. I also included the Dragon Bones and the Green Dragon Hides that I got when hunting for hard clues, because Wyverns drop elite clues, and then from when I get an elite clue, I pretty much always do a master clue, and then I always go to Green Dragons when I get a hard clue, or when I want to get a hard clue, and I just included the Green Dragon hides in that loot video, or in that loot tab. But we're gonna fade into the final loot, so I'm not gonna fast forward it showing me it. It'll take a bit too long. And we can see that I made 21.4 mil from those final like 1800, 1900 wyverns. Now, I did not include a bunch of the runes I get, and there was some other loot I left in my bank just because I needed it for something later. For example, if I would have sold the wyvern bones, that would have gone up to maybe 25, 26 mil. Those added up to about 5.5 mil. I'm just doing a bunch of averaging. I'm sorry. But yeah, so anyways, decent money from wyverns as usual. I have to take away a bit of the money because of the prayer potions I used, even though I got them back as wyvern drops, and then the super combats, the house teleports, the monkfish, stuff like that. Those add up to not a lot of money, but a little bit of money that I have to take away. End of the day, I still made a bunch of profit here, which is all that matters. But I think what you guys care about is the fact that I didn't get a visage. You guys really seem to enjoy the fact that I don't get visages here. So screw you and screw everybody that has already gotten a visage before in their life here. Hopefully it'll happen to me one day. I will upload that as a single video, 100%. It's going to be like a 40-second clip of me just going, it finally happened. You know, I guarantee it. And hopefully that day comes really soon. But I'm going to finish off 99 prayer now. That's the goal. Afterwards, I'm probably going to get my lower skills up. Some of my under 80 skills, like, well, runecrafting is my only under 80 skill. So runecrafting and then hunter and agility and thieving, we're going to get those up. As well as construction, we're going to grind that out a little bit. Screw mining, we're not doing mining. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and peace.
Wow.